Yeah, I can see wax.
Hello, good afternoon, good evening, good morning and welcome. My name is Nurse Richard, the Wax Wizard. Thanks for joining me. 2 ears in this compilation today, both very different. First one was like a never-ending skin plug. It was a right pain, and the second one was a young 3-year-old boy who came to see me with probably one of the longest plugs I've pulled out of somebody that age. So stay tuned for that one, just a quick one at the end of this one. But this first one, we grabbed that and pulled that out. Just got a bit stuck at the entrance there, that's why we cut away. And let's go and grab that. And I thought, as soon as I've got this, I thought that's it, job done. I thought that'll be the end of the problem. Job's good, and Bob's your uncle. We all talk about your aunt. Only those in the UK will know who the aunt is. Anyway, it's swiftly moving on. So what it's left, you can see, is a load of dead skin, which is lining the ear canal and then stuck to the eardrum. And when I saw this, I thought, oh no, this is going to be a bit of a faff. So I've gone down to the fine end tube, which is a lot better for peeling away skin like this, as a lot of you regulars will know. And again, I'm hoping that the majority of it stays in one piece, comes out as like a cocoon, perfect shell like some do. But oh no, not this one. It did quite the opposite. But I kept being surprised as to how much was coming out, because it just looked like, you know, one fine layer of skin in there. But each time I grabbed it and pulled it out, just another bit appeared. I swear he was growing it as I was in there. And whether it produces it very fast, I don't know. But yeah, that bit, still not it.
The best thing I've ever done.
But thankfully it's pulling a bit of it further forward. And I thought this was the last one here, because it's quite a thick plug, this. It does reflect a bit off the on the screen. You'll see there's a bit of a glare on it. Unavoidable that, because obviously the endoscope has a light on it. It's quite a powerful light, and when it's skin like that, it tends to reflect off it quite a bit. But we need to have it on quite bright, otherwise we can't see what we're doing. You'd be literally stabbing in the dark. And that's frowned upon. And again, it's snapped away, but it keeps bringing it from, I suspect, round the bends there. I know a lot of you'll know this. Just before you get to the eardrum, it narrows, then it widens again, and that leaves these little trenches and recesses. And I suspect that's what's happening, is the skin's trying to migrate off the ear, even the eardrum naturally regenerates. It's getting in those trenches and just getting stuck. It's failing to get out. And I suspect that's what's happening here. Hello to all the new subscribers who found me and followers, whichever channel that might be. There's been a lot of you recently. I don't know where you've all come from, but welcome aboard. But along with that comes another bunch of problems, which I'll tell you about briefly. Get quite a lot of comments, and you get your fair share of keyboard warriors. Anyone who puts anything on the internet will know this, and I'll be honest, I'm quite thick-skinned. It really doesn't bother me in the slightest, and I genuinely mean that. If someone says, oh, you should have got that tool out there, or you took too long to get that, or what have you, I really don't care, because I know not one of these people are trained healthcare professionals. Anyway, I got one the other day, and the cheek of it, she accused me of stealing somebody else's video and narrating over the top of it. And it was somebody who was very well known, an English audiologist. And so I told them about it. But I just found it really narked me to start with, and I found it quite amusing that they actually managed to mistake my voice for his, because they said they could hear voices in the background, and that's made them think that I was using someone else's video. I was quite flattered as well, by the way, because I'm a big fan of his. And she said, yeah, I could recognise your videos anywhere. I'm thinking, no, it's really not one of his, it's one of mine. They're all mine. And the voice in the background you can hear is me, because as you all know, I leave the sounds on. Anyway, thanks to a couple of the followers for spotting that comment on someone else's video. Needless to say, that's what the block button's for, so that person is not allowed to watch any man anymore. But yeah, normally don't bother me, but that, it got me goat. Anyway, you can see what's left here is a soggy piece of skin on the eardrum. Now I want to get at least a little bit of it, because I think it'll make a difference. There you go. I'm not too fussed about all that, the remaining remnants there. It's way too risky to go in for that. But I'm more than happy with what we've managed to do there so far. More than happy. And yet, look at all that skin that's come out afterwards. Don't know where it all came from, but it's out now. And yeah, noticed a big difference. Now this is, like I said, a 3-year-old boy, and his mum had noticed they'd been struggling to hear for quite a long time. Not surprising really, especially when you see the size of this thing that came out. That's the full-size tube there as well. Because when I saw it, I thought there's no way the fine end is gonna have the power to pull this out. And obviously with little people, smaller ears, so it doesn't take much to fill them up. But I just thought this would be like just a short little plug that's just got stuck at the entrance. But as I pulled it out, just have a look how long this thing is, and I suspect it's probably the entire length of his ear canal. And for someone that age, it's really important, obviously, is your hearing, because you know it can even lead to some delays in speech. Have a look at that.
Holy Christ.
Like a big thick slug, isn't it? Now it did leave a little bit further down below. I say further down, it's literally just in front of his eardrum. I did spend a couple of seconds trying to peel away that skin there, and then I gave my head a wobble, gave myself a slap and thought, oh, what are you doing? Why are you mulling about with that one? But it's more important that you get that deeper bit that you came in for in the first place. There's very little benefit to getting that little flap there, so I stopped messing about with that and grabbed hold of this one down there, and that's with the fine end tube. And he was so good at keeping still. In fact, he got 2 stickers. Most kids only get 1, but because he was super brave and really good, he got 2 stickers, and he told me straight away, in his own special way, that the 3-year-old can do, that he could hear a lot better. And kids are always honest, aren't they? Can't get away with nothing with kids. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more, but for now, take care of yourself, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.